Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Game is
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component.
Face-to-face chance, surely! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out to the left flank. Oyarzabal. Distributed tidily. Talisca. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. Messi. And Messi! It's there! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, terrible pass. Martin. 2 down already, a nightmare start. And it's Martin. Kashima Antlers. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Messi. Talisca. And here's Messi. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Takes a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Kashima Antlers find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gallagher, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Lewandowski. Oyarzabal. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Messi. Camavinga, chance here to counter. And that's a dangerous ball. Decent chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Kashima Antlers are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Strong running down that left flank. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Camavinga. Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now Mbappe. Foot in. Ruben Dias. That's a smartly directed ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
And this is Messi. He's through, now is he in? It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now he's off and running. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Martin. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a throw. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, what a mistake! And he's found a way past. He's through and all alone. Can he finish? They've done it! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
After 51 minutes is number 7.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Kylian Mbappe.
Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Messi is in a really good position out wide. He's found some... Messi! Talisca in with the challenge. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. Talisca knocks it into space. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, and he lines up a cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Jimenez gets it clear. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 5, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 44, Fagioli. Number 15, Erling Haaland.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Camavinga gets a good foot in there. He's in space and looking for options. He is through here. Foden! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Mbappe, nicely spread. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Eduardo Camavinga.
And back to the keeper they go.
Is number 22,
Van Dijk.
Reinders.
That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
And a shot! Messi. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Vardiol. Martin. Serginho. Kashima Antlers finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. That pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kashima Antlers looking to pass their way through. Vardiol. Out to the left it goes. A lot of space ahead of him. Shoots! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Reinders. Well, who saw this coming? Such a major day, and it has gone so terribly flat.
Well, it just goes to show it can happen to the best of us, but no one's giving up just yet.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Kashima Antlers are having a ball here. And he's forced to go back. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Van Dijk. That's a good ball out wide. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Fascioli. He's gone for goal! Comfortable claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. And here's Foden. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And if you do have a chance today, please
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Nepal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best... And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent enough try.
Mbappe just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking to play him in. It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's having a shot! We've got a goal! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
Goal!
The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Robertson. Fernandez. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Akanji. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Akanji. And Fernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Foot in. Ambitious ball here. And this is Lewandowski. Van Dijk. Fernandez. McTominay! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Messi driving forward, goes for a shot! It's hit the crossbar! And he's taking no chances there. Osimhen. He's picked his way through. Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Lewandowski. Oyarzabal. Akanji clears it away. Corner number 2 then. And it's Valverde. Shot a goal! Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! That's got him rattled.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, there's the clearance. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Akanji. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oyarzabal, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. And a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So their 4th quarter of the game. And it's Valverde. Has a shot! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. And this is Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And Akanji. Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga. And this is Lewandowski. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Camavinga. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Guardiola has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field is number
Camavinga
4, Fernandes.
for Messi. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Haaland. He might be in here! Alexander-Arnold. Fernandes. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
So there's going to be another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And here's Haaland. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Messi. Now Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well measured. Now it's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Messi. Now it's Osimhen. He's had it taken off him. And here's Haaland. And that has been cleared. That's a corner kick.
Substitution in progress.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Valverde. He's having a go! And he's straight offside. And it's Son Heung-min. Fernandez. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Haaland. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Fernandez is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Valverde. McTominay. He's gone for goal. Robertson. Now it's Haaland. He's going for goal! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Substitution.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
It's Son Heung-min! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
6 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Fernandez. Fagioli puts his foot on the gas. Fernandez. Messi. Robertson. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply.
He's tried one! Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's been played through. Kane is onto this. It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sends it crossfield. Now it's Messi. Oh, really good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Camavinga. So it is still 0-0. Fernandez gets a good foot in there. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's had a hit! There it is! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Assegnato al 22esimo minuto, numero 5.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
No way through.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter.
Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Jimenez. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. And this is Kane. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. He's through here. And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma. No way through, so... And the finish! It's loose now, and they want... Oh, what has happened here? And that was nowhere near his best. 1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
In with the challenge. Jimenez. Camavinga. McTominay charging forward, the ball at his feet. Valverde. Here's Oyarzabal. Camavinga. Oyarzabal threads one in. Now can he find a finish? Can he finish? They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's... And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Nepal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That gets things going for the second half. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Messi, he's having a go! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Messi has it in a wide position. Plays it in low. And he's there to get it away. And it's Camavinga. Akanji. And it's Jimenez. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Goes for a shot! And it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vardiol.
Cambio di giocatori.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Milan are looking to go forward now. Shoots! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He has found the way through. Mbappe. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, such a clever... Big chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
This their second corner of the game. No, he's managed to misplace that. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Tries a shot! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is it's Son Heung-min! And that has faded wide.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Now it's Messi. He's going for goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Corner then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That's a throw. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Messi plays it short. They get a throw in. Now it's Fagioli. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min is herring after that one. Camavinga goes looking wide. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 26.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Great chance! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Jimenez. Caicedo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Caicedo. Camavinga. And they win it back again. And it's made its way to him. Lovely feet. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Milan making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And time is up. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Nepal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.